Literally just trying to do my makeup. Ow, ow, ow. Hello everyone, or really I should say, hello Isla, my one fan. Today I'm going to be trying out some looks with the Mini Controversy by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star, and the Conspiracy Palette. I've already gone ahead and done my skin. I have my highlighter and contour, my eyebrows done, foundation, all the works. I'll show you what I use. I start off by using this Tatcha face water cream. I use it every night before I go to bed and every morning when I wake up. Then I put it on before I put on my makeup. And then I use this Rimmel baking powder, and that helps everything stay. For my primer, I use this Tarte Quench. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing things right. Most of these things I just got from Ipsy boxes. This is the same brand. This is the contour I use. It's Park Avenue Princess shade, and it smells really good for some reason, like coconuts. And then for my foundation, I just use a normal CoverGirl. I use the shade 505 Ivory. My highlighter, I use Estate. Do Me Lit is the color. I really like it. It's not like crazy, which some of the other ones definitely are. And then I use a Maybelline bronzer. I guess shade 100 is what it says. And then for my concealer, I use this Morphe concealer. And then lastly for my eyebrows, I use this Scone Brown Wand eye pencil, the shade Peanut Butter. This was another Ipsy bag, and I really love it. All the brushes I'm using today are basically just random ones. I have a couple of nicer ones from Ipsy bags. The rest of them are just basically Amazon. This is an Amazon set. These black ones are an Amazon set. And then these are just ones that fall apart from the Shoppers Drug Mart. But yeah, okay, so first I'm opening the Conspiracy palette, which I am completely obsessed with. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to just start off by swatching each color. This is the first row of colors. Already you can tell they're like crazy pigmented. Like, you can't even see my tattoo through that. Colors. The pink Trisha is really killing it. Look at that. And then the last row of colors. Now I'm looking at the Mini Controversy, which I love the way that it looks like rainbow, even on the back, which is pretty cool. And yeah, here they are. Switched arms. This is the first row. They're definitely lighter colors. The second row is definitely a lot more colorful. The last row, these blues are really pretty. Okay, so looking at all of these different combinations of colors, I'm definitely going to be doing another video on these. Like, I want to do one with like pinks and all the blues. There's definitely some like really bright ones you could do, like red and yellow. I think I'm going to do one of the blue looks with the Diet Cola, this really shiny one right in here, and I'm definitely going to use this one, which is What's the Tea. And I think I'm going to use Cancelled, which are these ones over here, and the Simulation, those blue ones. First, gotta put up my hair. Okay, so you're definitely gonna have to bear with me. The camera angle might change. I'm just recording on my phone, and my mirror's right here, and it might look a little weird, but here we go. Okay, so the way that I apply my eyeshadow might not be the correct way, but I'm gonna start off with using the Simulation, the dark color. I have, literally doesn't say what kind of brush it is on it, but it just kind of looks like this. It's kind of flat and a little bit pointed at the top. So I'm just gonna dip it in a little bit. I always kind of do that to them. Then I'm gonna go kind of right in the crevice of my eye, like that, and like pull it up. Excuse my toddler, it's bedtime, it's bedtime. So now that I kind of have it packed in there, I just kind of pull it up a little bit. It's going on really nice. Okay, so that's how it looks to start. Definitely want something a little bit darker in the creases. So I'm going to look at my colors again. I'm going to see if I can find... I might just do a little bit of this Illuminati one here. It's a little bit green, but it will definitely add some dark. So I'm going to use this brush. It's also falling apart. But it's a lot more pointed. So I just put it on the very end. And I'm just going to put it right on the crease. And the crease only, I'm not going to drag it up. Okay, so now I'm going to use Canceled, which is the color right beside Simulation. The same brush as before. Pat it off again. And I'm going to just put it here, right underneath. Right against my eye, where my lash line is. And I'm going to kind of pull that up to blend it a little bit. It's definitely a very bold color. I'm only going to go about like halfway on my eyelid like that. Do the same with the other side. Wow, this color is very pigmented. And I look a little bit crazy, but hey, we're getting there. That's what it looks like right now. Okay, so now I'm going to switch over to the Conspiracy palette, and I'm going to use Where's the Tea? And then on the inner side, I'm going to use the Diet Cola, which is right beside it, that really shiny color. Honestly, just going to use the same brush for the Where's the Tea. I don't know why, it's just a really good brush for packing in the color. And I find it easy to pull it up with. With this one, I'm going to go a little bit above where I was before. Almost to the top, but not quite to the top because we put something else at the top later. And also, I'm not quite going to the edge, I'm going about 3/4 of the way because we need to leave room for the silver. I'm going to put a little bit more of the Canceled color just because I want this side to be a little bit darker. Blend that up at the top a bit so we kind of even out on both sides. Okay, so that's the blue. Okay, so now I'm going to take this black brush that I was showing you earlier. It literally says blending brush on it, so this is what I've been using to try and blend a little bit. I kind of blend as I go, but there's little bits right here that just need a little bit more blending. Not really sure if it does much, but it makes me feel better about it, so why not? Okay, so now I'm going back to the pointy brush. I've cleaned it because I used it for such a dark color. I clean all my brushes in between. I just wipe them on a towel, and it seems to work out. So now I'm going to take some of the Diet Cola, put that on. It's so pretty. And I'm going to put it on the inside. This one is definitely going to need some blending in. It's very shiny and different from the duller colors. But I think it's looking good. This is definitely quite a bold makeup look if you're trying to do something simple. But I think that these bold colors are fun for bold looks. That's why I really wanted this palette, because you can do anything with nudes and go out for the day and it looks fine, but this is just fun. Let's see with my light how it's looking right now. Now I'm going to take some of this ranch color here. It was very light but sparkly. I'm going to use the same brush that I just used. I wiped it off. And I'm going to go along the very tops here. And it kind of just blends everything in together. I don't know why. I'll still have to use a blending brush on it, but definitely kind of brings everything together to put kind of a lighter color at the very top. I'm going to use my blender again, just to kind of blend that all in together nicely. I think there's a spot here that I'm going to go back in with Canceled. Put a little bit more on top because I want that blue to be a bit bolder. And then I'm going to just blend that in. I think that's looking really good. It's hard to tell because My camera keeps changing. Now one thing that I always see people do is kind of go underneath, and since we're trying bold looks, I'm going to try and do it. I've never actually done it. I think I want to just do it with the Diet Cola. It won't be too crazy. Just bring it down like that. So it looks like that. I don't have any lashes, so I'm just going to put on mascara. This one is the Blackest Black Buxom Cosmetics. I'm not even sure. It was another Ipsy bag thing, so now I'm just going to apply that. That's okay. We have our friends' Q-tips that will take care of that wherever they went. So I put a little bit of the color on, and I just dab where it needs to go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes you just gotta kind of hope. It worked a little bit. Be more careful when you put your mascara on than I am being. A lot of people don't do the bottom lash. I'm doing the bottom lash, I always do. I find it just makes my eyes look bigger. Especially because I don't wear lashes, I just do mascara. I've done lashes a couple times, but they're really expensive to just wear for 2 nights and then throw out. And you all know I'm cheap with my breaking makeup brushes. Next I'm going to use this stone tattooed waterproof eyeliner. This is going to take a lot of concentration, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a wing. My husband came up and said that this looks very dramatic, so don't want to be more extra than I need to be. And the tip for doing your wings is to just follow this bottom line. Just kind of keep it going and flick it up. Yeah, so I have my little tiny wing, and then close your eye and you just follow. I go about halfway. I don't know why, sometimes this pen literally just doesn't go on. It's definitely not the best wing I've ever done, but whatever. On to this one. That. And then I go about halfway on this side too. I blinked. This makeup's not really going well. Just because I blinked and I messed up, I'm gonna have to go a little bit further in. Just to try and make it look like it didn't mess up. It looks really bad on camera. Alright, well, try and go to a brighter spot in the house. This is what it's looking like right now. I don't know, you can definitely tell it's wonky, but it looks decent, I think. I feel like the colors themselves are great. The application, not so great, but I'm going to try some other looks in some other videos. Hopefully they'll turn out a little bit better. Well, thank you for watching my Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star conspiracy and mini controversy palette review. Overall, the actual shades themselves are crazy pigmented and they're all really pretty. Can't really bend my arms in the way to show you. I really like the way that the colors went on. Everything was really smooth to use. My brushes suck and my application skills obviously suck, but I'm going to try and do some more videos. If you want to see that, leave a like, subscribe. I know you will, Isla. Can always count on you. And yeah, hopefully next time I want to do something with the Trisha color. That was the really hot pink color because I'm obsessed. And definitely use the sleep paralysis color because I really want to use that one. It's really pretty too. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.